Hello, and welcome back to another episode of I Forgot the Plot of this entire series. I'm quite good at that. I'm very good at that, actually. Okay, let's get on this fucking bullshit. Becky's back on his bullshit, you know how she goes. Also, fucking Christ, Skyrim is loud. Why is this so loud? Like, there's no reason for this. Okay. I was listening to a really funny podcast and I had to pause it, now I'm sad. Load times. I had a Nerf gun beside my bed when I was looking for my fucking phone. I like Nerf guns. These are fun. Okay, where the hell am I? You are alive. Speak to Moiri, speak to Astrid. Okay, I'm doing that crap. I'm doing Dank Brotherhood. What else have I done? Oh, that's a lot of completed quests. Oh, shit. Okay. So if you guys don't remember the premise of this series, I'm not allowed to fast travel, not allowed to use range, sneak, stuff like that. Basically, everything that makes Skyrim cheese, I'm not allowed to touch it. Why was I going to Helgen? Not Helgen, the other one. Moiri. Where the fuck is Moiri? New followers. LGA code. Welcome back, buddy. Have a good one. Okay, but yeah, where am I going? I don't have any quest markers. I have like 2 quest markers, but I don't know what they're for. You get to murder fuck the shit out of someone. Oh, what's up, buddy? Lol, good job. Yeah, I only put the YouTube one up. The Discord should actually be attached to my... Yeah, so if you click on my name in Discord, you can see my Twitch stream. It's strange. I kind of suck at this. Okay, so I could start Dawnguard. But I'd rather not become a vampire. Just, yeah, I'd like to do that one near the end. Oh, nice. I actually didn't know that, thanks. Where am I going? I guess I should probably blow a quest. Dawnguard Miscellaneous. Dragonborn. What level am I? If I'm a high level, I'm going to actually do Dragonborn. 45, shit, I can do Dragonborn just fine. I can do that at level 46, no problem. Any higher and I start getting wrecked by things. So what have I done? What have I done? Lexicon, don't care. Don't care. Full time. Twilight Sepulchre I had to do later. Talk to the Jarl of Windhelm. I guess I'll do that since I'm like, went Whiterun. I'm like right here. May as well. The fuck? Oh, those are trees. Right, don't die. That'd be bad. Why is it always dark as shit? Every time I load up the save. It's just like, Jake decided to not... Motherfucking Facebook. But yeah, no, that FPS Russia podcast is actually hilarious. When he finally came back from prison. He's now a felon, by the way. Spent 60 days in prison. For pot. Felon. Can't own guns. He used to do a gun channel. 10 out of 10. I'm in a river. What the fuck am I doing here? No wonder I had no idea where I was. I actually had no idea where I was.
Be the Dragonborn legend, would you?
Okay, so we want a Whiterun. I'm gonna talk to the Jarl. But yeah, I really don't want to do Dragonborn yet because, not Dragonborn, the other one, the Dawnguard. Mainly because I don't want to become a vampire. Also, I fucking loathe, I do mean loathe, that Soul Cairn area. I spent 8 hours in there because I couldn't find my way around. The last time I did Soul Cairn was just the most soul-crushing, depressing bullshit I have ever done. Turns out the game was bugged. So for 8 hours, I'm like, where the fuck am I going? Yeah, the game was bugged. Couldn't tell. Because there's no map. I laugh, but like, that was miserable. Oh, smart cast, how I love you. Good mod. I just spin kick a giant? Alright, I'll take it. Oh shit, that was the one I don't like killing. Oh, he had the cow. Oh well. Well, I spin kicked a giant. Huh. Hey guys, remember, since YouTube only gives a flying fuck about likes, comments, and shares, feel free to do that, please. I don't even care if you subscribe or not, but I would appreciate it. And I guess that notification button's a thing too. And join my Discord. Possibly give me a back rub. Maybe consider some sexuals. You know, all the other standard things that every YouTuber asks for. Okay, I need to fucking start waiting. This is actually ridiculous. I like being able to see. Hey, Time Bandit, welcome to the stream. How are you today? Come on, one more hour. There we go. Hey, I finally have sunlight. Sexual? Okay, that's the spirit. If I could stop yawning. There's just a thing about streaming that instantly puts me to sleep. I swear. You play modded? Yes, sir. Oh god, if you're gonna ask me for my mod list, it's in the previous videos in the playlist. I haven't put it back up. This is a one life challenge, so if I die, I'm out. I also am not allowed to use sneak archery or anything like that. It's actually pretty fun. I'm also not allowed to use blacksmithing. I don't have anything to sell. I just sold something.
May your road lead you to warm sand.
I like my challenge run. It's fun. I had to beat the entire game without dying once. Well, when I say entire game, I mean all the major quest lines and DLCs. And factions. Because, like, beating the entire game without dying is just gonna get tedious. Like, once I reach, like, a level 190, it's like, okay, what the fuck am I doing? You know? I need to stop yawning. As soon as I started the stream, I started yawning like crazy. Again? Really? Vampires? It's...
Victory is yours. I submit.
You don't need a head.
Got some good pieces.
Right, Bellathor is dead. Let's go to my house. My house is right here. I'm gonna drop off a whole bunch of crap that I just don't need. Crate? Kratos? Kratos. Dawnbreaker. Garbage. Oh wait, shit. No. I'm taking things. Oops. Dawnbreaker. Trash. Bow. Trash. 3 ebony weapons I needed for some reason. I need a bow for something, so I'm just gonna keep Zephyr. Ebony boots we'll get rid of. Prices and carrying capacity. I literally need none of this. Fuck off with the assassin crap. Don't need it. I don't really need this many soul gems either, but you know, YOLO. Actually, I'm just gonna dump them because they are heavy. If I need them, I know where to get them. My house. 18 soul gems, Jesus. How many books do I have that weigh 5 million pounds? Can't drop. Okay. Food. Oh god, there's so much crafting shit. I don't feel like making this many potions. I don't even use potions anymore. Okay, that chest is lagging, so we're gonna fuck off out of that chest before my game crashes every time I load into the house. That is a thing that happens. There we go. Actually, the Elder Scroll doesn't weigh anything. It says 20 weight, but all quest essential items don't weigh anything. Until, of course, it's no longer quest essential, in which case you are loaded down with that motherfucker. So, you know, there's some reprieve from that bullshit. Not much, but some. Alright, I'm gonna make a hard save. Also, if you want your game to be stable, never quick save, always hard save. Quick save doesn't save the state of scripts, so they break. However, if you hard save, it saves the script, so it runs, and it doesn't crash, so your save file and modded things don't. Actually, I've not had any non-corrupted file crashes, as far as I know. Wait, no, that's a blatant lie. That's a blatant lie. I've had a few, but, like, that's just the inherency of modded Skyrim. You take mods that I've had since 2013 and run them with things that, quite frankly, should not be run, and, yeah. It happens. Oh, Skyrim. How I hate your made-for-Xbox 360 fucking engine. I was supposed to go to the Jarl. That's why I came here in the first place. I'm like, nah, son. Inventory managing simulator. Sky Oblivion, of course. It looks pretty fun, but the problem is that I have the biggest and most glaring issue that I have with Sky Oblivion is the simple fact that the Skyrim specific launcher is hot garbage. What I mean by that is the fact that it's 32-bit. Unless it's done in the special edition launcher, it's not gonna run very well. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt real bad. But then you can't run any mods because no one actually made content for special edition because it was...
My favorite drink.
Okay, I'm going into a rant on this, but effectively the gist of it is the original version of Skyrim was supposed to be special edition. That's why it has the same bugs and everything as the original game. The full version is special edition. Microsoft paid a lot of money to Bethesda to release it on the 360. But they had to gimp the game. It worked out in Bethesda's favor, it sold the most on the 360. So that's why the game is a piece of shit that crashes all the time, as soon as you have any textures more than 256 megs. I know too much about the Sky system back when the series was popular, back 2 years ago. Oh, fuck, almost 3 years ago at this point. I had actually run into some of the devs on my streams. I had, what, 147 viewers to stream. It was pretty great. Like, concurrent, sorry. I'd get 7,000 views to stream. It was nice. Now I get 3. But, yeah, so I ran into a whole bunch of game devs and stuff like that who had connections with Bethesda. And they basically told me all this shit by themselves. It's like, yeah, that was a nightmare of a game to work on. Right, talk to the Jarl. The Jarl. The dude that does the thing.
Have my attention. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you travel.
But right now I just sound like old man sounds like Cloud. Yells like Cloud. Persuade.
Of course. But I don't understand. Alduin, the World Eater himself. I don't
yeah, come on. Let's go, Jarl Ballin.
I want to help you, Dragonborn. Ulfric, do you think they... No. I can't risk...
I don't like doing this quest line till the end.
Sides to agree to it.
It's just a nice climax to the series, you know?
If the Greybeards were willing... I, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons.
Alright, so now I'd rather hang myself from my nutsack than talk to the Greybeards for 20 goddamn minutes of unskippable bullshit. If any of the speedrunning community has actually learned how to skip that quest line without completing the Civil War quest line, oh man. Oh man. So I know if you complete Civil War before you do the main quest line, then you don't have to do this part. However, big however, sorry, I'm saying a lot because I'm trying to formulate my words. I'm talking more or less out of my ass. If you do the main quest line after the Civil War, well, White Warren gets fucked up by the Civil War quest line, so I don't like doing it at all. At all. Because it's just shit. Like, it just wrecks houses, lights things on fire. It's not fun. And you can't even loot the corpses half the time because they despawn. Makes me a sad panda. Where am I going? Okay, so now I'm going to actually do a real quest, which basically means I'm just going to go sneak up on people and do the Dark Brotherhood. We'll do the Moiri quest, may as well. Where is Moiri, anyway? I think she's in Solitude. No? No? Where is this bitch? She's in Markarth. Okay, I was close. You know. Geographically speaking. Actually, I was dead wrong, but, you know. I have a reputation to maintain amongst all 3 of you that are here. If you guys like my content so far, please don't forget to like and comment. Those are the things that YouTube cares about now for some fucking reason. Subscribers have never mattered. Never. Take the Laud. I don't want to do any of those at the moment, like at all. Dawnguard. I guess I just gotta do that. I don't have much left to do. So let's see. What have I done? I should probably pull that up first. Oh, this is a bitch to read. Okay, I've done... I've done the... yeah, exactly, thanks. Any theories on where the Elder Scrolls 6 will be set? Okay, so we've more or less had it confirmed that's Hammerfell, but there was, at the time that I used to make these videos, there was 3 speculations. Elsewhere, the Black Marsh and Hammerfell. We now know it's all but confirmed to be Hammerfell due to that map render they did for E3 to make people shut up, but yeah. No, I used to have a reputation as a Skyrim streamer. It was a small one. It was a good one, though. I had fun doing them. But yeah, so it's basically confirmed to be Hammerfell. But... unfortunately... I don't have much faith in Bethesda to make this game anymore. I'm gonna be honest. Having Bethesda make this next game, if they use the same engine, I'm just done with them. This engine ties the frame rate to the physics, so if you run over 60 FPS... Oh, by the way, if you ever walked into a room in Skyrim or Fallout and just had items explode everywhere, that's because your frame rate's too high. So use something like NVIDIA Inspector if you're using NVIDIA graphics cards to limit your frame rate to 59 FPS. Do not go to 60, limit to 59. It will stop rooms from exploding into a cloud of items that will literally murk anyone they hit. All because Bethesda is using very bad engine that it should have been scrapped 12 years ago.
Where do you want to go?
We're going to Markarth, my friend. Let's go to Markarth. Now, we hard save before we get into a carriage because sometimes it bugs with my mod.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to right rum.
Actually, one feature that I was really sad was cut from the game, well, besides the fight arena, was the carriage was actually supposed to drive you across the entire map. They have dialogue for the guy talking to you the whole way, and it was just cut. It's like, really? So the reason I use the carriage is because I'm not actually allowed to fast travel by rules of my challenge. Then, about a year into the challenge, I realized that it's actually a terrible rule, and now I'm stuck with it. But there is some reasons to not do it, due to the fact that it has an 80% chance of spawning a dragon. Man, I'm gonna ruffle some feathers with this and just say Star Wars is a dead franchise when it comes to games. They have... They're like your typical burnout pothead. Like, you know that gifted kid?
A woman attacked. Are you alright? Did you see what happened?
You know what I mean? Like the gifted kid that was told they're super bright, and then when they get to like their 20s, all they don't do anything with their life, they just burn out and become a stoner. Yeah, that's the Star Wars series as a whole. That's just what that is. And it's so much potential, and he goes, dude, what if I did the same shit I did every day? Yo, it's a great idea.
I'm so sorry. I hope the 8 give you more peace in the future.
Oh, I think you dropped this.
I know there was,
No. I was just getting some... My note. No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket.
I just lost my complete train of thought. 6-7 years ago. I know there was a mod that was popular back then that had that. Could you possibly be confusing with a mod?
So I do nothing. Just drink.
Okay, there's this
He
bitch.
tried to kill Margaret, right in front of me.
Okay, Muiri, save, just in case the quest bugs. I don't trust anything in Skyrim.
The Dark Brother.
Oh shit, my frame rate is too high.
My goodness, you're really here. What I need.
You can hear it.
What
You
I
can
need
literally
is
hear my
for
frame rate
him
being
to
too high.
fight to die. I want him hunted down and murdered like the dog he ate. What?
Oh yeah, by the way, I killed this guy.
Is dead. I'm grateful. It's just this isn't at all how I imagined things would play out. There was Elaine, but I was concerned. And, well, dead is dead, right? My thanks to you, assassin.
Neat.
Here's the gold I was going to pay for the job. You earned it, after all.
Alright, so now I'm going to save after completing that quest, close the game, turn on my frame rate limiter, because that needs to go on, otherwise every time I enter a dungeon or a house, it will explode and try to kill everybody in the room. So this will just take me a quick second, ignore the background. Where is NVIDIA Inspector? I have too much shit on my desktop. Yes, I know it says technical issues. There it is, Groove 3D, NVIDIA Inspector. Sorry about the ear rape. Frame rate limiter. Set to 59 FPS. Apply changes. On Skyrim. Done. And we're back in the game. And just with that, I fixed the exploding rooms. Not bad. See, no more loud noises.
I'm gonna be a silk one day, like my mother and father.
Yes, you are, kid, until you end up murdered.
Shipments, Elizabeth says. There are no shipments, I says.
Where am I going? Oh, the door's over there. Yeah, unfortunately, you have to kill people for that. So, Mix, are you excited for today's session of Only War? I want to make you guys fight a Psyker. Where am I going now? I have to go to Falkreath. I have to hand in the Dark Brotherhood quest that I just completed by talking to a lady. Well, if you didn't see that, we're more than likely gonna retcon the part where you guys all got shot to shit because I blatantly fucked up the rules because I'm a bad DM. There was something here. I just saw it. This is going to bug me. Where is it? Nah, motherfucker. Right, smart cast the thing. Good mod, but conditional casting can be spooky if you don't remember that the condition was set. Hey, what's up, Kresnik? How are you today?
Traveling in the reaches,
I'm
David.
rusty.
Where do you
I
want
mean,
to
no
go?
shit. I touch this game like once every 6 months. I quite frankly do my homework more than that.
Climbing
And I
back
don't do my
to the
homework.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came
I didn't do right.
run from old
Right run. He always fucks that up. It's kind of amusing. I'm assuming that line took like 40 tries and you said, fuck it. Have you seen a dog?
Dragons breathing fire in the sky.
He didn't ask me about a dog. Holy shit. Alright, I'm going this way.
I should really go now.
It's the world, I tell you.
But yeah, I am gonna do the annoying shilling thing. Also, check out this month's Humble Bundle. What the fuck is it? Mix, do you know what this month's Humble is? Is it good? I was offered early access to one of the games for it, but I don't really want to stream it. Or even review it. I fucking love Humble Bundle as a partner. They don't care what I do as long as I don't advertise other sellers of keys. That's it. That's the only condition they have. And they'll accept anybody. They accepted me.
Ah, you're back. So, how went your first real contract?
Oh shit, I'm so stuck to Astrid.
More exciting than what Nazir's been offering, I'd wager? Now, I need... It's Cicero.
Oh, Cicero.
Ever since he arrived, his behavior's been... well...
Beyond Good and Evil. What was that game? I'm trying to remember.
He is truly mad, but it's worse than that. He's taken to locking himself in the Night Mother's chamber and talking to someone in hushed but frantic tones. Who is he speaking with? What are they planning?
Okay, now
I fear treachery.
My problem with this quest line, right, is that Astrid should know that he literally talks to the Night Mother. As per the lore. But she doesn't, and it kind of gets my goat. A little bit. This entire quest line is basically just Astrid's a dumb bitch, the musical.
Maybe so, but healthy paranoia has saved this sanctuary before, and my gut's telling me that demented little fool is up to something. Dear sister,
I want you to steal into that chamber and eavesdrop on their conversation. Oh yes, I forgot the line. I'm literally closing my eyes and reciting this from memory like a snarky little
I need
bitch.
a hiding place, somewhere they'd never think to look. Like inside the Night Mother's coffin.
Yes, the coffin. It's
They'll never think
perfect.
to check it.
That's a great
Only
idea.
a right mind would hide inside.
Me.
Go,
I
before
am
they
then
eat,
that right mind.
and report back to me with whatever you learn.
Morning
Represent us
never
well.
comes. Also, if you guys don't, if you've never done the Dark Brotherhood, which I highly doubt most of us have because it's like the only solid quest line in the game at this point. I'm not gonna get into that. Sacred Witness. I already have that. Okay. But if you've never done it, loot the entire base before you finish the quest line. Like before you go to whatever it is to kill the cook. Otherwise, you'll never get some of your stuff back. And don't use this place as a base. I learned that the hard way. The fuck's in there? I mean, that's not really spoilers. I just said be careful. It is kind of disappointing though that this is a good quest line. It has some parts where the writing was phoned in, but it's overall one of the better ones in the game. I just wish that more effort was put into the dungeons. Like, for example, the early Companions questline dungeons. Excellent. The problem is the game was rushed like a motherfucker, and they had to fill a world, so. I really hope Bethesda learns, but, like, Bethesda learns to not rush their game, let it develop, let it take the time it needs. I really, really, really hope they do that.
Can't handle what I'm throwing your way.
But I know they won't.
It's too much of an obsession.
Because the last, let's see, Fallout 4,
With a well-placed spell.
Elder Scrolls Online. There's been enough evidence at this point with Bethesda's track record that they're just gonna rush this. And it makes me sad, because I enjoy the Elder Scrolls world and just ZeniMax. It's not even Bethesda, it's ZeniMax. Fuck ZeniMax.
Why are you still standing there? Hurry before the meeting begins.
I was totally in that room, and I didn't even think to get into the fucking coffin. Like, don't get me wrong, Bethesda still does the things, but, like, they're beholden to ZeniMax. ZeniMax pulls the strings. So whatever they say goes. That's why we got the $100 a year subscription to Fallout 76. Or Fallout 76 in general. Ah! Spooky. Okay, now I can talk about the game itself.
Are we alone? Yes.
Yes, alone.
Yes, alone. Sweet solitude. No one will hear us.
Disturb us.
Everything is going according to plan.
I love Cicero as a voice actor.
I've spoken to them, and they're coming around, I know it. The wizard Festus Crex. Perhaps even the Argonian, and the Unchild.
The Unchild.
What about you? Have you spoken to anyone? No? No, of course not. I do the talking, the stalking, the seeing, and the saying. What do you do? Nothing! Not that I'm angry. Oh, never. Cicero
Where on
understands.
earth is that cell phone?
Cicero always understands. And obeys. You will talk when you're ready, won't you? Won't you? Sweet night.
One thing I really hope they do for the next engine.
Cicero, dear Cicero.
Right, I forgot about that. One thing I really hope they do for the new engine is have room-specific audio modulation.
For he is not.
That's one thing a lot of RPGs have done lately. Is they'll have echo effects in like stone rooms, stuff like that. But Bethesda's engine is too old. Or too shit. I'm gonna say old for the benefit of the doubt.
I will speak. I will speak to you.
I really hope they do that because you can hear the quiet room that they record in. The more you play this game, the hours that I've streamed of this, the more I realize, motherfuckers.
Warms my ancient bones. I give you this task.
Yes, give me the task.
To
Again.
speak with Armand Mortier.
I've already been to Vollenrood.
Poor Cicero
Has failed you.
Poor Cicero is sorry, sweet mother. I've tried so very hard, but I just
Now-
can't find the listener.
Tell Cicero the time has come. Tell him the words he has been waiting for all these years.
Darkness rises when silence dies. Now, my question is,
Silence
How did all the sects get their contracts when there's only one listener?
What treachery! Defiler! Debaser and defiler! You have speak, worm!
Verm.
She. And there is. She
said all those words.
Said that. She said those words. But those are the words. The
Email.
binding words.
Fuck you.
Written in the keeping tomes. The signal so then it's
I like the little dancing bastard.
back. Our lady
Let me in.
is
Let me in.
back. What? Speak, worm.
What? Motherfucker.
And there is. She. But those. Then
This is explicitly why I quick save before every quest. Or hard save. Hard save.
is back.
By Sithis, this
She
ends
has
now.
chosen
Back away,
a
fool.
Whatever
Whatever you've been planning is over.
She has chosen
I heard the commotion. Who was
I am
Cicero talking
I
to?
am really good at finding bugs in games.
I spoke only to the Night Mother. I spoke to the Night Mother, but she didn't speak to me. Oh no!
Why do I have to find every fucking bug in this game?
To the listener.
It's either I find every bug and I'm just good at it, or this game is just broken.
What are you going about?
You tell me.
Lunacy.
It's true.
I've legit had people say they've never had encountered bugs while playing Skyrim, and I want to hit them.
Has been broken. The listener has been.
I'm trying to jump on her head.
When I heard Cicero screaming, I knew you'd been discovered. I feared the worst.
Huh.
Are you all right?
I mean, I just cuddled with the corpse, so you know I'm a little bit alright, I guess. It was a little bit
The
warm.
Night Mother.
Still.
She spoke to you. Is this just more of the fool's rambling?
Oh yes, it's more the fool's rambling.
So Cicero wasn't talking to anyone else. Just the night.
Oh
the
yes, he
Night
just
Mother
wanted to get with that corpsey
says
baby.
Everything we know will only speak to the person chosen as listener to you. By
What's up,
Sithis.
Porky?
And what did she say? Amon, but Volenrud. No.
I have to go back to Volenrud.
I need time to think about all this.
Go see my
Go see
Nizzer.
Nazir.
My Nizzer, my Nizzer.
I'll find you when I-
My Nizzer, my Nizzer.
Greetings, sister.
Hey, what's up? How far am I? Level 45. I'm actually pretty far. I've got to do more quests. I'm actually way further level-wise than I've more or less ever been in these things. What quest lines do I have left? Shit, man, I don't even know.
You reek of death.
I know I have the DLCs left to do.
Salute you. Well then, as it turns out, you're happy hunting.
Alright.
The contract is for the male Hearn, but be it apparently so many people sought his death, Astrid had to hold a lottery to determine the client.
Lol. Which ones have I done? That's a good question. Let's find out. A lot of them. Okay, I've done most of the main quest line. I've done the companions. I've done the mage college, I think. Did I do the mage college? I've done the thieves guild, and well, I still have to put back the lockpick. I'm so glad I got that quest out of the way. I fucking hate the thieves guild with every fiber of my being. So I've done the mage college. I've done the thieves guild. I've done the companions. I've done the bards college, possibly. What else have I done? I haven't done the Civil War. I've started the Dark Brotherhood. I have to do Dawnguard. I have to do Dragonborn. What else is there? What am I forgetting? I'm honestly considering dropping Civil War from my fucking playthrough. Yeah, exactly. Like, I know it's a major quest line, but it's just a broken mess. No, what's really boring is having to sit through that goddamn fucking tribunal. In the main quest line at the Greybeards. That's the only reason you would actually do the Civil War quest line. So that way you don't have to do the Greybeards fucking meeting. Like, I'm not allowed to use exploits, otherwise I would try to skip it if I could. Right, there's no carriage out of here. I have to actually walk. Ew. Walking. Do I walk to... Oh, he's just down the road. Okay, yeah, that's easy. I can do that. I enjoy the DLCs. So I agree. The Dawnguard DLC can get a little bit... Okay, well, if anyone remembers me doing the Soul Cairn area, like Pork and maybe Mix, possibly Scum might remember that. But if you remember how much of a bad time I had with that place, you'll understand why I don't want to go there again. And why I'm putting that quest off. Until everything else. I will do Dragonborn soon, I just gotta make sure I don't get yeeted. I spent like 8 hours in the Soul Cairn, just trapped because the quest had bugged. Alright, let's go fuck up the fucking thing that's in here because I want to. Oh, it's just a low-level Spriggan. Shut up. Oh, I already had that book. Lame. Ebony War Axe, I'll take it, may as well. No reason not to. Yeah, Arvak, fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Specifically Arvak. You guys made me spend 8 hours in that place trying to find that goddamn horse. 8 fucking hours of real life time. If you could see the wide look of expression on my face right now. How much I despise that goddamn horse now. And he looks like he's made of rubber. Oh god, it's so bad too. I remember talking to one of the guys who worked with one of Skyrim's texture devs. And like, the dude who did the textures quietly wept basically when I was told, okay, here's what you gotta make. That was not the one I thought it would be. It's a cave bear. Hey Jake, what's up, buddy? How are you? Is that just pissed off deer? Yeah, oh, it's actually Spriggans. Well then. May as well murder them. They're not good for the environment. Well, they are the environment. They're a not good environment. When Mother Nature fights back. Is that a corpse? That is a corpse. Why is there a corpse here? Odd. I'm assuming this might trigger something. Ah. That's why. I leveled up. So the thing with Dawnguard is you have one choice. You have Vampire, or you can't complete the quest line in a one life playthrough. Those are your two choices. The Soul Cairn will slap your shit. Do you not remember the bone things that are in the Soul Cairn? and how hard they hit. I have flashbacks to that. Of running around the entire area being chased by a madman because I couldn't kill him. And I wasn't allowed to stealth archery him or just archery in general. I basically just ran around invulnerable. Going, don't touch me, 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 don't touch me. Over and over and over again. Alright, let's murder someone. Fuck the bone men. I wake up in a cold sweat sometimes just thinking about that place. Alright. Now we're gonna hard save because this bug's out too. I don't feel like getting a bounty that I can't clear for doing this quest. So we gotta do it right.
I trust you're not planning.
I trust not planning anything, friend? Yeah, about that. I'm here to murder you both. Like 100% murder you both. So I've got 100 alteration. What's at the top? I don't care about that. I don't deserve mercy. Man, what did the chickens do to you? I could get more armor rating, but I quite frankly just don't need it. I have enough armor that it doesn't matter. Heavy armor weighs nothing. I'm considering that one, simply because I like my carry weight. 99. Man, what kind of Mickey Mouse bullshit is this? Critical Strike is the worst one in the game. So 99, 89. I don't even need alchemy. Like, I could buff my gear to be ridiculous, but I just don't need it. Alteration. Enchanting. I guess I could buff enchanting. No, I can't. I lied. I lied so hard. I could sit on this, but I don't need that level 100 perk. So I think I might just get conditioning. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
What can I do for you?
I'm not allowed to play vampire in this due to the fact that I can't fast travel. Remember? So vampirism sets in hard by the time I walk across the map. Also, disease immunity and not getting one-shotted by the sun is pretty nice. There we go. No more bounty. I don't like stealth anything, but it's an assassination mission. I don't like fucking getting... It's just Skyrim. Yeah, pretty much. And welcome to the stream. I actually can't read your name from here. I'm fucking blind. Zelenorzai, I think. What kind of vampire do you find in the game? You're stereotypical vampire. Where am I going? That's so bad. No, you don't. You can literally just yeet people in the Dark Brotherhood. The problem with doing that is that, I don't have stealth. Like, if you looked at my stats, I don't have stealth. Stealth is for people who don't like to play Skyrim properly. Yeah, I like being a werewolf because I have disease immunity, but I don't take 50% bonus fire damage. That's the main reason I'm not doing Vampire Run in a 1 life, is 50% fire damage bonus is actually retarded against Elder Dragons. Yeah. Yeah, she does. Like, there's, like, ancient dragons will slap your shit. they could actually have the animation sync up with the person you're hitting, for one, when you're doing an execution. That would be nice. One problem that Werewolf has is if you use Werewolf form, you lose all your armor. So, and if you're playing on a difficulty like I am, I'm playing on possibly Master. Yeah, I'm playing on Master, so if I go Werewolf form, I got one-shotted. Which, I'm not allowed to die, so that's not good. Yeah, okay, so if you guys have, for those of you that are new to this, I'm doing a one life series, so if I die at all, I restart the entire game. So me dying is not, I've died a lot. I have to beat the entire game though, so all the areas that... Yeah, if maxed out, that is true. It's not bad, but getting there is dangerous. And I don't like taking risks in this. Like, I refuse to get a bounty because the way you surrender to guards is so bugged that it's just not reliable. Like, if you get a fucking assault charge or anything like that, you're fucked. The guards try and kill you, ever on sight, and putting away your weapon to surrender works 10% of the time at best. Have I completed this series? No. I've gotten to the last questline, the last boss, and I got yeeted off a cliff. Which I reviewed the footage and later found out was a bug. So, since I ruled that bug deaths don't count because Skyrim's a buggy mess... No. When I was playing... what character was it? The Red Guard, I think. I think it was the Red Guard. Might have been the Argonian. When I was fighting Soon and I got stunned and then flown off a map. Yeah, I got stuck on the ground and it flung me. So yeah, technically I shouldn't have died there. No, I did go into Sovngarde. I just went into Sovngarde twice. I died in Sovngarde. Because Soon he is Shuckle. Yeah, Punch Cat was just so not fun to play. Quite frankly. One thing I do really like about Werewolf form is that I can just run and run and run and run. Oh, by the way, here's how you walk down a mountain without falling to your death. Walk down backwards. I found that out the easy way. After falling to my death, how many times? I think falling to my death is like one of my #1 causes of death. In this entire series. Oh hey, these fags. Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to say that word anymore, apparently.
I shall not fall.
Well, at least like, there's no way in shit my content is rated for children now. Where's the other corpse? There it is. Fucking knife ears. I almost quick saved there, which would have been bad, but it just broke my game. Yeah, sounds alright. Oh man, okay, so one of my close friends at university is one of the gayest people that has ever lived. But he's also an absolute meme lord and doesn't give a fuck what you say. So, I was walking through uni with him, I just said, I don't remember what we were talking about explicitly. I just said they're just being fucking faggots. As this one very flamboyant gay man walked by us and gave us the dirtiest look. It's like, what? Step up, son.
Hold! Now! Hold!
Wow. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back, CJ. Long time no see.
Hold! Now!
Like, when you're so flamboyant, you swing your hips when you walk. I'm sorry, but whatever you get's on you.
Hold!
Yes, sir. I used to overlay my YouTube chat, but it broke, and YouTube keeps changing things, and I'm just kind of done with it.
Hold! Now!
He was asking if I have 2 streams up at once. Yeah, like, since I wrote my own chat plugin, I tried using it for Twitch, and Twitch does some weird bullshit where I can't pull it unless I'm using a specific thing, and I just don't like it. And I don't want to write it, don't want to develop the fucking plugin. And my YouTube plugin is just being derpy. It's an easy fix, but like, I have that little interest in streaming on YouTube anymore. As much as it's still my major platform.
Hold! Now!
I can't go that way. Okay, we are just gonna wait and wait and wait and wait and wait, because 1, I'm tired of the rain, 2, I'm tired of the night. What time is it? I really wish I had my fucking phone. I found my phone. It was in my blankets. It's still raining. Hang on a second. Let's just change that. Clear. My Twitter? Oh, Twitch. I mean, following me on Twitch would be pretty cool, but like... Quite frankly, I want views more than I care about where they come from. If that makes sense. Alright, this place.
Don't have any choice.
Yeah, exactly. So, another reason I don't like doing Vampire One Life streams is because you can only play them at night, otherwise you take burn damage. And the video compression on both YouTube and Twitch is just terrible for streams. So, nighttime content is just miserable to watch and not very enjoyable. It's like, what am I looking at? I don't know, I'm squinting. I don't know what's hard on my eyes. Fuck it, let's find a different stream. You know, shit like that. I don't feel like going in there. In the cards. Yeah, exactly. Skyrim at night is just miserable. And the mods that make it darker, why would you do this to yourself? Like, I get it, you want immersion, but at the same time, I like to see. Yeah, but Night Eye, it's just circumventing something that... It's a solution for a problem that I just could just hit T to not have. You know what I mean? Are you a basic dragon or a real dragon? Exactly, like, playing at night's is miserable. This guy looks like the crackheads I see downtown. Oh, it didn't die. I guess that means my weapon is a little bit fucked. How fucked is my weapon? Exquisite, flawless. Yeah, I can swap it out. Oh, it's just a basic dragon. Okay, so I shit you not, someone was stabbed downtown. Like, one of the worst in terms of blood everywhere and most brazen murders, period. Stabbed in broad daylight downtown, over $10. It's like, wow, crackhead's gonna crackhead. How many hours do I have in Skyrim? Well, on Twitch alone, or on... So, streaming I have about 800 hours. I have 937 hours on my Steam account, and the only reason I bought Steam was because bought on Steam was because, I had basically torrented it for like 4 years, and I was just done with trying to fix mods with a torrented version, when I could just verify cache on Steam, so... I'm gonna say about 2,500 hours, easy. No. Canadians are friendly, we're not nice. There is a difference. I must stress this. We're friendly to you because there's no reason to be a dick to someone in broad daylight for no reason. Also because we want to fuck you. We are not nice. I'll be the first person to tell you to go fuck yourself.
Fine.
God damn it. Well, at least I have infinite run speed. Where am I going? Oh, I'm right. Literally going to Morthal. Oh, okay. I can do that. Well, this is because people in Jersey seem to think they're all gods.
Fine.
That Alduin? Nope. Frost Dragon, I think. Oh, it's hard to tell because I can't see shit with this fucking filter. Either way, I'm not fighting another dragon. There's no reason to fight a dragon. Like, what am I gonna do? Use dragon shouts? I have a mod that makes dragon shouts useful, and they're still useless. The only one I use is this one. And then go fast.
Fine.
This is why it's useful. Jumping off mountains. And also not getting one-shotted. And... oh, well... yeah. Main quest is kind of annoying. I was really hoping that hunter would shoot me when I walked by, just so I had an excuse to murder them. I don't know, I need to get my drive-by in. My drive-by quota for the day. Oh, yay. Okay, now we're gonna yeet this bear. Remember, Kobe is for accuracy, yeet is for distance. The bear is drifting. Not Busta. I don't know what you came... No one saw that. What is happening? I am doing a one-life playthrough of Skyrim. I currently just knocked a bear for about... I just sent a bear for distance with an axe. Okay, there's Morthal. I'm going to go murder someone. Because Dark Brotherhood. Why don't I do it to all enemies? Because after, on Master difficulty, the shouts don't do damage. Like, you only use them for their utility. On Expert, when I started it, because the challenge is Expert or higher difficulty, no sneak, no anything like that, no archery, because archery is for lames, and no blacksmithing. So the difficulty curve hits, the difficulty is good until level 26, and that's when you just start to become a Superman regardless of what you do, so you have to crank your difficulty. Fall damage isn't enough. Against enemies with high health. since when you launch them that far, they unload from the chunk, so they don't actually take fall damage. Which is a problem.
Is the line for my next Arctic?
Okay, now I've got a hard save because, well, hard saving.
Ready? Come on. Don't be shy. Plenty of room for everyone.
Oh, I just want to murder him in cold blood.
Yana, do you think the townspeople are warming to my serenades?
No, they ain't. And they aren't gonna. If you weren't paying for your room, I'd have thrown you out a long time ago.
Yes, but they'll come around eventually. You'll see.
I love this guy.
Shouldn't be surprised if they come around. And if you're never seen or heard from again.
Foreshadowing. I love Skyrim's writing sometimes, and I hate it other times, you know?
Welcome to the Moorside. If you need anything, I'll be around. Good to have a customer.
You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna try something. Since I have literally 0 points in stealth, because stealth is for nerds, and people who don't like having fun. Let's see if I have it. Do I have invisibility? I do! That was really unfortunate. Air quotes stealth. Stealth via removal of all witnesses, just like Payday 2. Where the easiest way to play that game is kill every single civilian. Don't even tie them up. The floor murdered them, exactly. You know, let's put away that weapon because I don't need to waste it. It's pretty good. So I have a mod that allows me to, well, one, find upgraded weapons through drops, because for some reason in the game you can't do that, which is weird. And another thing it lets me do is pay blacksmiths to upgrade my stuff. That's how I get around the no blacksmithing rule. Well, I don't get around it, I just don't follow it. Okay. What mod is that? It's called Loot and Degradation. It's by far my favorite mod. Unfortunately, it does not play nice with the Skyrim unofficial patch. When they combine the unofficial patch for Skyrim into one big file instead of 4 other files, the Loot and Degradation team didn't actually address the mod in the code, so there's a bug that makes it crash sometimes. So I just don't use the unofficial Skyrim patch because, quite frankly, it's not that necessary. I have less crashes with it gone. Loot and Degradation. It's honestly great. It also allows you to have enchanted weapons as drops. Instead of hard-coded. Well, not hard-coded, but like, you know what I mean. Where the fuck am I going now? Man, my hips hurt. What time is it? I've been streaming for an hour. I'm enjoying my stream, but I do have to do shit. One second, I'm just gonna check these messages. I'm gonna hit an ad. I know I don't want to hit ads. You know what? Fuck it. No, I'm not playing an ad. Fuck YouTube. If you guys like my content, please like and comment. And maybe subscribe. It doesn't matter. And follow me on Twitch. That's also a thing too, I guess. November is not over yet. I've never followed that No Nut November. I beat it like an unwanted child. I used to be a cam whore. Why the fuck would I do that? Celibate cam whores. North Coldbrock Pass. What is in this place? I think it's just bears. Lots of bears. Trolls. Hey, I remember this troll. Don't remember why I remember him, but I remember him specifically. There we go, level 100. Ebony Greatsword. I didn't know there was scaled loot in here. That's actually impressive. That's good to know. What the f- Frame rate. Never set your frame rate over 60 in Skyrim. This is what happens. You get flung for distance. Excuse me. Now what is this? Corundum? Ew. Orc. Loot and Degradation is the name of the mod. I don't want to tab out due to the fact that tabbing out in Skyrim has a 50-50 chance of fucking crashing the game. Like, everything about this game is just written by thumbless monkeys. I know there's more loot in here. I'm trying to find it. At least I think there's loot in here. Oh yeah, no. I don't use VSync. I don't use VSync. I use an artificial frame rate limiter. So in NVIDIA Inspector, which is a driver utility, it allows you to do modifications to your just simple variables in your driver itself. You could set a hard frame rate limit of 59. It does it for everything, not just Skyrim, but you can do a game specific, but you know, mixed success, because Skyrim's just that big of a piece of shit. There it is, I was looking for this. I knew there was a fucking chest in here. I wasn't insane, told you. I told you I'm not crazy.
What do you mean I'm crazy?
Oh, that's where that leads. I didn't collect this dragon soul. Weird. Very weird. Weird. Also, if you're gonna do a survival run, always remember what shout you have and look it up before you jump off a mountain. When you think you have the invulnerability one and you have whirlwind sprint and you go flying, yeah, that's a game over. Game over. I've actually lost this challenge once due to that. Which is kind of sad. But yeah, I am looking to grow my Discord again, get some more active people in there. It's been a while. Links down below. And also have more followers, because I hate having a dead chat. And I like not talking to myself all the time. I used to get most of my, well, do most of my interacting with people as, like, my talking. Now I'm just sounding like an old man reminiscing about the good old days. I've killed them. Okay, so where's Nazir? I've got to go all the way to there. Fuck me. Plus, Skyrim's map isn't that large. It just has lots of mountains that make it annoying to traverse. Yeah, I know. That's one thing I do like about YouTube more than Twitch. Twitch is all lurkers, I've noticed. All lurkers. Also, you can usually tell when someone has a view bot on Twitch if they have a very specific number of views and not a single person talks the whole time you're there. Welcome back, Chicken Nuggets. Long time no see. How you been? But yeah, view bots are extremely common on Twitch due to the fact that you need views to get views.
But they never. You picked a bad.
So what they do is they pay a view bot service a really low amount of money, like it's stupid cheap, to just get like a baseline amount of views to bump you up in the pages, and that's how you get views, because they go, oh, there's 20 people here. I've never used these services because, well, I stream for the engagement. I stream to entertain people. So if I see 20 people, but I know I paid for all of them, well, I'm still streaming to a crowd of 0, you know? I stream because I enjoy it, not because I want fucking money. The money is nice, though. The 5 times a year I get paid. Just kidding. Once a year. It's YouTube I'm talking about. That was the fakest laugh I've done in a while. Also, fun fact, if you donate... Okay, so, you know how YouTube has Super Chat? If you do Super Chat on YouTube to a small streamer, they will never see your money. Ever. Like, literally ever. People on YouTube don't make enough money from streams. So you have to reach a threshold of $100 to get paid. So if you give them $1, they will never in their life see that money.
Fools!
Twitch is the same way, actually. You have to meet a minimum threshold to get paid, because they don't... The reasoning for this is a good reason. They don't like doing e-transactions and paying the cost of that for 3 cents a month for every single small YouTuber. That is why they have that. Same with Twitch. However, the threshold being $100 really makes... All you're doing is giving Amazon or Google the money. Until they reach that threshold, then it goes to the person. But until then, that's just operating costs for Google and Amazon. Fun, right? I've been doing this since 2011. I've kind of been around the block a bit. Like a dirty whore. Did I just do a fucking motherfucker? It did. I went in a circle. I threw my ass in a circle. I'm supposed to be going south, and I went, what's a compass? I'm going that way. That way. Oops. Actually, that's a good time to hard save. But yeah, if you guys like my content, please do consider following, sharing, subscribing, liking, all these other things. Interaction. Interaction gets me more views. And I like views. They're like crack, man. Views are like crack. You see that number go up, it's like, yay. And then it goes up again, you're like, yay. Then after a while, that same number doesn't matter as much. You have to get more and more and more. It's very much like heroin. I'll sell you my bathwater for views. The system for views and stuff like that with YouTube and Twitch and Facebook and all these other things like likes, watching the little number go up, it's very much a Skinner box. Which was a psychology experiment with monkeys where monkeys would push a button and get a reward, but the more they pushed the button, the less the reward came out. So they'd have to keep pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. This is how people get burned out on YouTube and Twitch. Because it's just no longer worth the effort. The amount of times you have to push the button effectively to get the same amount of happiness from the amount of views that you see. Unless you're making real money. In which case it's a proper job and you don't give a fuck about enjoying it. Thank you for the follow, I do appreciate it. Nutbusta. Nutbusta rhymes. Why does no one want my bathwater? Come on. I'm a cute girl on the internet. Listen to my leathery voice. Tell me this is not feminine. Oh, I'm being jumped by a skeever. You'd think that they'd level the enemies. That's one of the things I was disappointed about with Skyrim. Yeah. I mean, just because I post my shower pictures in Discord all the time does not mean anything. It just means I'm an attention whore who has a sad, sad life. Oh, there's a caravan. Oh, it's not a caravan. Huh. I thought that was either the cats or 10 out of 10 texture popping, Bethesda. I really appreciate the effort you put into this game. What? Oh, it's a crazy old lady. Blooded? That was a vampire. Where are we going? Bro, where are we going? I was using ENB for a while, but the problem with ENBs is that they make the game incredibly unstable. Very unstable. I have lighting effects and stuff like that that make it look nice without it, but it just was not working for me. It would crash so often that at one point I was literally restarting my game every 10 minutes. Ow! Right. I went to disarm it, it's like, no, step on it. It's like Fallout. Pick up the thing out of the toilet, drink from toilet. Pick up the thing, fucking just sticks your face on a toilet. It's like, thank you, game. I appreciate those rads. The whole purpose of the way I modded my game was for absolute stability while making it look good. So that way I didn't have to restart the stream every 2 minutes. Because stability is paramount when you're streaming, otherwise people leave. The game crashes, they leave. Oh, I just have a shitload of texture mods, that's all. I'm supposed to be going south. I have a few lighting effects, but yeah. Yeah, it's whatever. I actually don't know where I am. I know I'm up somewhere near Falkreath, but I don't specifically recognize this mountain. Did you get killed by dog meat stepping through laser traps? That's funny. Yeah, I knew there was a sheer cliff here. That means I think I know where I am. Yep. Yep, I'm trying to go through a wall. Man, I've got to stop sitting Indian style. I need a fucking chair. I need a desk. I have a desk. I need a chair. Oh my god. Sitting Indian style when you have destroyed hips from sports for like 25 years is just like, why? What's the best way to describe this pain? You ever like pull the hamstring? Or like just do a hamstring stretch? Yeah, imagine that but in your bones. Also, I'm playing Old Rome, not playing as you can tell, I'm playing Oldrim. I'm not playing the Special Edition, because Special Edition has no mod support. Well, it does, but like no one built mods for it because it was like 5 years too late. Why do I keep... Dumbass, just turn right. That was right. Yeah, I'm supposed to go west. No to what, Mix? No to what? Dog meat just being a dick? Dick meat? Classic dick meat. Shit. I unplugged my headset. 1 second. There we go. A no to the hamstring thing. Just do a slight hyperextension to stretch your hamstrings. That's what I meant by pull. I meant stretch. Stretch your hammies. But like, make that pain never go away. The stretch never ends. Yeah, like regular stretching your hamstring, do a nice deep stretch, but it doesn't go away. That's what it's like sitting here without a chair. And it's in my hips, not my hamstrings. One second, I've got to stand up. I've got to walk around. I shall be right back. I don't want to put on that be right back thing. It's just Overwatch footage and no one actually gives a shit about Overwatch anymore. Be right back. I might make a coffee. I'm gonna go make a coffee. I need coffee. Okay, I'm back. All I did was roll over and cry into a pillow. What am I sitting on? Dude, I have a mic stand hovering over... Okay, I'm sitting in bed, right? So my setup is I'm sitting on my bed, not like cross-legged. I have my mouse on an aluminum mouse pad, a keyboard on my lap. I'm leaning forward because I have no back support. And I have a studio mic on a stand over my bed. Because I wasn't smart to buy a lapel mic so I could just lie down and have fun. No, I had to sit up and speak into the fucking microphone. I do have a desk. It's sitting in my hallway. I just have to clear the space for it. The furniture's heavy. And I can't move it by myself. I have no friends. If you guys like my content, please follow, subscribe, like, share. Specifically the like and share. And follow. What do I do with my hips? I've been playing hockey since I was 3 and skating since I was 2. I'm 25 as of next month. So, I'm a goalie, so you do the splits and you get injured because people fall on you. It's not a good time. I just feel bones grinding, man. It's rough. Okay, so sit Indian style, but lean forward. You'll feel the pressure after a while. Hey, it crashed. First crashless session. Yeah, I completely forgot, I'm gonna be honest. Also, I'm just male in general, so like we don't have the most flexible hips. Wow, that set me back a while. Do I go down this road? No, it's the next country road. That'll take me home. To the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. Yes, yes I did. You guys have been after me to get a desk for 3 years, and other people who have come by my stream over the last fucking 9 have also been after me to get a desk for 9 years. And I've been playing on a bed since before that. 2008? Yeah, 2008. So... 12 years. Oh man, my back. My hips, my back, my pussy, and my crack. They're all just completely fucked. No. Hello. Long time no see. Al-Walid. Al-Walid? Al-Walid. Al-Fawaz. Fucking Christ. My Arabic is not up to snuff right now. Al-Walid. There we go. I can't pronounce words. Sorry if I butchered that. Welcome to the stream. Mike the Liar's always been in these games. He's kind of like an outside looking in. He's basically a dev character. Purely a dev character. He gives insight into the game's background, stuff like that. Oh, awesome. He's always been like a little Easter egg character that's older than dirt. I think he was in the first game, believe it or not. Dover crab. Yeah, the fucking Dover crab. I was once trying to kill mud crabs to level up, and I have a mod that allows me to parry. Because parrying in combat's fun and cool, and allows you to do, like, one-handed builds without... if you're good at combat. Like, not just, like, swinging wildly, but, like, actually good at timing things. You could time to parry an attack by attacking their attack. And it's just more fun that way. It puts a little bit of skill into an otherwise very boring combat system. I don't know where I was going with this, but long story short, I went to attack a crab, and he's like, no, not today, and he parried my attack and then fucking stabbed me. Didn't die, but it's like, shit, okay. He stepped up. If you guys like my content, please consider joining my Discord. I do post whenever I go live in there, since YouTube does not like telling people. Of course, what is it?
Look, something is happening here. I'm not sure entirely what that something
Nova
is,
crab?
but...
Nova crab?
Well,
Holy shit,
we need to
he's a
find out.
crab.
If the Night Mother really did give you an order to talk to a contact, we'd be mad to ignore it. And I think we'd both agree, Cicero's brought quite enough madness to the sanctuary.
Cicero.
So go to Vollenrude. It's a crypt.
I know exactly where it is. I've been there already.
Talk to this
I got stabbed there by a bunch of dudes with silver swords.
And let's see where all this leads.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn's come. What am I doing? All right, talking to my Nizar.
You
Nazir.
reek of death, my friend.
I salute you.
I salute you. No sarcasm this time. You faced a vampire and lived to tell the tale. And if you contracted Sanguinare Vampiris, be sure to get that taken care of. Else you'll end up like our own Babette.
I find it funny, it's like, if you contract a disease, oh, by the way, check if you have a disease.
Here's your payment.
Lubark.
Wonderful.
Lurbark.
The
Lubak.
only good bard is a dead
Lubak.
one as far as I'm concerned.
Ugh, words.
All that singing and
Mirth.
Your payment.
Still one of the best voice acting characters in this entire series by far.
Go on now.
Huh. I am looking for a book. Oh, that's unfortunate. Shots fired, Mix. You gonna take that? I don't even know why I'm picking up alchemy ingredients. I'm not even doing alchemy for this run. I used to do alchemy all the time for these runs, so I just kind of gotten in the habit of... Gotta pick up flowers. I pick up so many healing potions, it's actually nuts. Right, I've got to level my restoration. That's what I was supposed to be doing. Oops. I just don't take damage. Because I'm not fighting anything. Because the overworld has nothing that challenges you past level 30. Huh. If I could do one thing right now, it would be to stop fucking yawning. Alright, let's go raid Astrid's room. I don't like the unusual gems, but I'm gonna take it. They don't weigh anything, so it doesn't actually matter.
Need something?
I mean, I need a lot of things, Astrid. A car would be nice. And a 3D printer. And maybe a back rub. Oh, and a lapel mic. Oh my god, a lapel mic would be amazing. If I could just not be sitting up like this, I could stream for 14, 15, 20 hours again. I miss doing 20-hour streams. Those were fun. Sorry, yawning. Okay, so now I have to go to Vollenrood again. Well, to be fair, okay, so get this. My entire PC setup, I have 2 monitors and a full tower on a nightstand. Like, it is janky as shit. I once had a whole bunch of boxes knock over both my monitors. Oops, wrong one. See, remember how I said, if you don't know which shout you have, don't try to jump off cliffs with it? This is why. You think you have invulnerability on, you actually have, you know, Whirlwind or Fusro Da, and you just die. It's like, oh, great. Like, for most people, that's not a problem because they just reload the last save, but for me, I have to restart in Helgen. No es bueno. So some people have actually asked me in the past, why don't I just have a mod that deletes your save when you die? And the reasoning for that was, well, this game is... cheap hookers have less bugs. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, I don't have to be so crass, but like, fuck it. This game is infested with bugs and crashes. And reasons that you die that you just can't, like, deal with, like falling through the map, for example. This is a lady. Ugh. I don't think I've ever used that one. I exclusively use the absorb magic damage one. Because it's truly the best stone. Anyone that says Steed Stone, just put shit away in a chest or sell it. And the experienced ones, you level up fast regardless. Clear skies. Oh, buggy game, how I love you. Can I climb this? Am I a horse? Am I a horse? I am a horse. Nice. No, God, no. God, no. I don't like doing IRL streams because my biggest selling point is my voice and my knowledge in theoretical physics, which I've done streams on. But I've got a voice for radio and a face to match, so if it breaks the illusion. As soon as you know what I look like, it's like, oh, it's not some sexy fucking 7'2" German. I'm only 6'2" and Canadian. Not nearly the same. Have I played Enderall yet? Which one was Enderall? I have not. I've considered it, but the thing is, my mod list is so set in stone right now that if I change it, I don't even know how to change it. I don't even have them. I've ported over my hard drive twice since I installed these mods. Like, if it breaks, I'm fucked. I have to redo everything. And I'm just not about that life. Remodding Skyrim is such a bitch. Oh, okay. I might look into it then. I could always just do a second installation of Skyrim, just on a different drive. That's also a thing. A dwarf with a long beard? I mean, I'm a Viking-looking dude that is half Norwegian with long hair and a beard. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of the aesthetic I go for. It's very distinctive. I also wear a toque everywhere I go. And I've done this for years, so much so that people... you can just... I was going to tell a story, but I feel it's not appropriate at all to tell on stream. That's not 18A. New episode of Vikings. I haven't watched the show in years. I watched the first season, started the second, and I got over it. After he started banging the second chick, it's like, okay, I'm bored. I can't watch TV for very long. What is Half-Life Alyx? Half-Life Alyx, from what I understand, is a VR prequel to Half-Life. So effectively, Valve wanted to make some more money. Actually, that's pessimism. Optimism is Valve going, okay, with Half-Life 2, we innovated. With Half-Life 1, we innovated. They don't want to throw Half-Life 3 into VR without a trial. So they're trying to innovate in the VR space using the Half-Life IP without making Half-Life 3. That's the optimism. The pessimism is that Valve wanted money and they're just going, fuck it, let's make more money. But the optimistic side of me is saying that they're trying to innovate in the space and then go into the full launch of Half-Life 3 if they decide to reboot it. Everyone knows Half-Life 3 isn't coming. And if you didn't know this, well, there's been a plot posted. I'm gonna let it, no, 1-1. Or in sprint.
Hold! Now!
I am sexy. Man, I was 30 pounds ago.
Hold!
Okay, 50 pounds ago. Let's be real here. Okay, 60. There has been zero confirmation of Half-Life 3. There has been zero anything. We know that there's been about 12 attempts at restarting Half-Life 3 and they've all fallen through.
Hold!
Because Valve doesn't have management. That's the problem with Valve. You're allowed to work on whatever you want. There's a lot of very bad Glassdoor reviews for Valve. Let's just say that. Well, I mean, Valve, the last time they actually released a game on their own merit, I believe, was Portal 2. So it's been a while. However, I do know that they did fire some of the heads. I think Valve has fired all their writers. So, this was publicly announced, by the way. They fired their main writer for Half-Life. Now, I'm wondering if he wrote Half-Life Alyx, or they're going back and having someone else write that. In which case, I'm going to be very disappointed. Yeah, Half-Life aged like milk. Because the entire game is just a physics puzzle. I've not played Half-Life. I've watched the stream of it because I didn't feel like buying it because I was poor at the time. I'm still poor, but like... I've seen some good there's a good Let's Plays on it. There's tons of Let's Plays for Half-Life. It's... Like, I just couldn't justify spending money on a game that came out in, like, 2007. Where I could just watch the story once. Like, once you see the story, there's no more to the game. Oops, I went too far. I've been a university student since 2016. Believe me, I know. Poor is a way of life. Actually, well, not why I started streaming. I started streaming because I enjoyed it. But I was making good money for a small amount of time until YouTube decided to stop giving me views. So now I'm back on Twitch after... I had started on Twitch in 2011. Didn't get shit. Then I used to get so many views on YouTube that in one day on YouTube I got more views than I did in my lifetime on Twitch. You can see my total views right now if you look down, I think. Oh, the silenced tongues, not this fucking quest. Fuck. Game crashed. Sorry. Did it just crash again? What the fuck? Okay. Nope. Hearts. Hard saved over here. You can. It's just they really cut down on the amount of money people make from Twitch and YouTube due to the fact that they incorporated their own slice of the pie system. So YouTube's fucking forced super chat on YouTube. The cut that YouTube takes from direct donations is higher than the amount that they take for fucking ad revenue. I'm not making this up. So if you give me $1 on YouTube, I get less money than if total viewers have viewed $1 worth of ads. I'm a partnered YouTuber, by the way. So, like, I know these things firsthand. I can see the numbers. I'm not fucking parroting shit. I'm fucking saying this straight from the horse's mouth. Yep. Like, I had so many views from streaming on Twitch, or on YouTube, that I became a partnered YouTuber. Like, I was a proper YouTuber. And I kept my partnership through the whole adpocalypse and the fucking partner nuke. And then it just went to shit.
By the almighty divines, you've come. You've actually come. This dreadful black sacrament thing. It worked.
Yes, so it would seem. Well, I won't waste your time. I would like to arrange a contract. Several, actually. I dare say, the work I'm offering has more significance than anything your organization has.
I don't actually remember his talking, so I'm just gonna be quiet for a bit.
As I said, I want you to kill several people. You'll find the targets as well as their manners of elimination quite varied. I'm sure someone of your disposition will probably even find it enjoyable.
Oh my.
But you should know
scandalous.
That these are but a means to an end, for they pave the way to the most important target. The real reason I'm speaking with a cutthroat in the bowels of this detestable crypt, for I seek the assassination of the Emperor.
YouTube.com/Jake0997. I actually have my own URL, like in everything.
Oh, wonderful. You don't know how happy I am to hear you say that. So much has led to this day. So much planning and maneuvering. It's as if the very stars have finally aligned. But I digress. Here, take these to your superior. Rexus, the items.
I hate that he doesn't clap in the animation for this. I feel like that's a massive missing feature. Because he claps in the voice, but it's just...
everything that needs to be done. The amulet is quite valuable. You can use it to pay for any and all expenses. Is there something else you need?
That was an open-ended question.
It is said that the Dark Brotherhood in recent years has been in decline.
If you do this, if you kill the Emperor, oh, how the masses will fear and respect
Cheese wheel.
you.
I have vowed to serve Armand Montier until my dying breath. Best remember that.
Get out of this foul place.
Okay. Kiss Sweet Mother, Nightshade, Human Heart, Human Flesh. Don't actually need any of that crap. I find it odd that they had him doing the Black Sacrament in a crypt. Because, like, he had to stay here this whole time to wait for me. It seems odd. When he could just, like, do the Black Sacrament. It's like, hey, well, this dude did it, so, like, just go find him. Go undo the Elder Cairn. Do I want to do the Elder Cairn? No, I really don't. I really don't. Oh yeah, I will say, Nutbusta, my YouTube content has been quite shit the last year or so, because I've just not cared. So, like, don't go on there looking for any good VODs from the last 2 years. I've not done any content of note. Like, I've definitely contributed to my own demise, essentially, on the platform. Huh. You know, you can't blame Google for everything. Well, you can blame them for most of it. July 17th, 2017, to be precise, but, you know, details. Okay, where am I going? I think I'm going back to... Fucking... Why? Why? Oh, how I hate Falkreath. We're fucking taking the bus. But first... No, we're just gonna walk in nighttime, then take the bus. It'll be daytime by the time I get to Falkreath. Sorry if you guys can't see, you know, it's just how she goes with compression.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Yeah. I've never been more disappointed than I was with the release of Cube World. It went from so fun to so not with one release, and then there's been no support. It kind of breaks my heart a little bit.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
The new Cube World is more than just it's pretty shit. The region system's fine. It's the gear system that's the problem. Also, the fact that you see the entire map, it gets rid of the exploration element, where you just zoom in real fucking close on everything. Like, oh, okay. I guess I won't explore. The whole part of that game that we enjoyed was exploring and killing things, and they got rid of both those things. Don't get me started on the artifacts. I thought they were gonna be good. Like, when it explained to me, yeah, you just get artifacts and then things. And then it's, no, actually it's not. Cute. I have gone through... How many relationships since Cube World? Wow. All of them. Every relationship I've had in my life since Cube World. Damn. Alright, mammoth time, murder time.
Never should have come.
See what I mean by parry? I can parry his weapon if I attack it.
Hold. Down.
Oh. Also, it gives them abilities to dodge shit, but most of the time they're too stupid because the AI is terrible in this game. Unfortunately, all I had was steel weapons. I managed to luck out in the official release of Cube World, where I found a really good plus weapon. So I didn't encounter the issue of not being able to do damage. I just encountered the issue of dying in one shot. Until I got gear, but that's significantly less bad than... Because you can get good at dying in one shot. Like, you can work around that. But not doing damage... That's a yikes from me, dog. A big yikes, you know? Did my YouTube freeze? Like, is my chat... Is it just dead, or is it just... Is my chat just broken? And I have to refresh. I don't feel like tabbing out and chance breaking the game to figure out. Last message I see is Ricky calling me sexy. I know there's more loot in here, but I'm trying to find it. There it is. Oh, that's just the bag of coins. I thought there was something behind a wall. Nope. Nope. I am mistaken. Oh, there is more loot in here. There's a book. Where's the book? Did I have the book? Do I have the book? No. Is this the book? No. Why the fuck is the book? Okay, I'm looking for a specific book. I'm not just being fucking, like, OCD about books. It turns iron into silver, and then silver into gold. I don't think that's in this mine. I think that's in a different mine that I came here to get. No, that's not right. It has to be in here. Maybe I'm just on drugs. Where is this fucking book? I mean, I could just probably find it at a merchant. It's the transmute ore. Yeah, it's not at this one. I don't think. Unless I knocked it off. Biography of Baron Zaya and then the real Baron Zaya books are actually great. They're fun to read. Okay, I'm getting out of here because I'm wasting so much fucking time. Yeah, I'm wasting time. There's more loot over here. Oh, okay, so yeah, no, my chat was just dead. Right, I really should not be walking into those because I have died in here before. What is that? It's called Quick Loot. It's actually amazing. It's legit the best mod that's ever come out for Skyrim. Unfortunately, there is some unintended issues with it. They're very hard to, well, not hard to get, just they happen in long playthroughs. So for example, if you put too much stuff in a chest in your house, when you load into the cell, it will instantly crash the game. As soon as you go, like, hover over that chest, instant crash. So everything you put in that chest is no longer accessible. But it's not that big of a deal. So you'll see in my house how I have like fucking 5 chests filled with shit. As soon as your chest starts lagging when you're accessing it, take some shit out and just move it to a different area. Through force of will and sheer determination. Yes, but it's a very rare occurrence, and it's just you being negligent, just loading shit into a chest instead of selling it. You know? Hey Jay, what's up? Yeah, give me a second. So I am going one-handed and restoration magic. I was going destruction, but destruction drops off a cliff in usability after like level 14, so I just said fuck it. So I have full alteration, almost full heavy armor, full one-handed, and restoration is like impossible to level. Enchanting is up. Block is high due to the fact that I block a lot with my parry mod. I don't have a lot of houses, I just have a lot of chests inside my house. It's the one specific chest that'll crash the cell, not all the cells, all the items in the cell. There is mods for this. I have something called modular magic that makes magic scale, but the problem... Okay, you're gonna have to fact check me on this, because I'm not 100% certain. The enemies don't scale linearly in health, they scale exponentially. Do not quote me on this because I'm very likely wrong. However, I do know that destruction magic doesn't scale at all. It has the same value for damage the whole time. Hello, Billy. Welcome back. Actually, the only thing that truly scales is alteration. And I'll show you why. Alteration is the best magic skill in the game, or school in the game, period. Followed by enchanting. This one, Atronach. Absorb 30% of the magic damage that hits you. Magic absorption is a 30%, that's a percent chance of not taking a single point of fucking damage. Period. From anything magical, including dragon breath. So, magic resistance, 30% reduction in damage. This, with the Atronach Stone, is an 85, I believe it is, or 80% chance of not taking a point of damage, not getting affected by it at all. And if you do get hit by it, well, guess what? You block 30% of it. Who gives a shit? It's great. And Stone Flesh. Here, I'll show you this. Ebony Flesh. 600 points of armor. The armor cap is 547. You can go naked and use that. Like right now, my armor is basically cosmetic and used for fucking gear enchantments. That's it. I just want the effects of the gear. I don't actually care about the stats. My armor is... Okay, high as balls right now, I probably have that effect on me. I think it's like 400 something, but I don't care. Since the armor cap is so low. Also, there's mods that increase the armor, like increase the amount that you need to hit cap. You can increase the cap directly, but when you have that much armor, you're invulnerable, and it's just not fun. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Stop this, the murders! These things are so annoying. They murdered so many townsfolk. They murdered Bellathor. Bellathor's a fucking ash pile now.
Dragons breathe fire in the sky. Vampires brazenly attacking people on the street. It's the end of the world, I tell you.
The end of the world as we know it. I feel fine. I missed that note. I missed 2 of those notes. I missed most of those notes. All of them. Okay, let's go see if Bellathor's in the crypt. No, that's Battleborn. So, one thing that you'll see is... Right. Light running guard armor. Do I have the Atronox Standing Stone? Yes. It's the best stone in the game. Period. Period. Magic Absorption. I think it also gives you back mana. Do not quote me on that. But I think it does. But the fact that it gives you 50% chance for at level 1 of not taking a single point of damage is like, okay, so it's a 50-50 chance that I don't die. No matter what hits me. Unless it's melee, in which case you're fucked.
Saying the Sijic monks have been seen in Skyrim. They're an ancient
There's another one that, there's the Lord's Stone, which gives 25% magic damage reduction and 50 points of armor. Which is pretty good, too. I like that early game. Well, when I was really hardcore into this run, I more or less had things planned out, where I go to the Lord's Stone, get as much armor as possible, since I'm not allowed to blacksmith, and a bunch of other things. And the magic reduction, when I went into Bleak Falls Barrow at, like, level 1, was pretty nice. However, it was just easier to just fuck around and go to the Atronox Stone and just not die. The Atronox Stone does have disadvantages, but its advantages of just not taking damage kind of negate it. But I do like the Lord's Stone a lot as well. I will agree with you 100%. I used to use it a lot. I haven't even been in here yet. Wow. I am looking for Belethor's corpse just because I want to find it. Don't actually have a reason to. I know in some crypts, they'll be there. That is a big fucking urn. Yeah, I'm not actually allowed to use sneak or archery or anything like that. By the rules of my challenge. I have to literally run at them. So. I think that's Belethor. I mean, I used to... Actually, most of my successful runs were stealing the Elven Warhammer in, well, here in Whiterun. And just yeeting people. Like, straight up, just smacking it with a giant hammer. Because every single perk in the vanilla... Well, not every single perk, just the majority of them don't actually work in the vanilla skill tree. For example, I'm just going to pull one up. The heavy armor, or light armor. Bonebreaker. Attacks with basically 75% of armor. Well, that's great, except for the fact that NPCs don't have an armor value. They have a flat reduction, so it's irrelevant. It doesn't do anything. Bladesman. 10% chance of doing critical damage. Critical damage is the base damage of the weapon before upgrades and before skills. So most weapons have like 13 damage on them. Oh yay, 13 damage on a guy that has 1,000 health. Whoopee fucking shit. Useless. Hack and slash. A bleeding damage of 2 points per second. Amazing. Don't you take him? And same thing goes with the two-handed skill. 10% crit. Yeah, it's like they're all just butt. Complete butt. So all you have to do is just get the percent damage increase and just smack things. And since Skyrim... the combat is very much whoever hits first wins. Well, early game it is. Having a great big warhammer. If you can one-shot everything, you don't need to fight. Mark for death. I'm gonna pull that up. Because you might actually have a good counterpoint to what I'm saying. Because I know that from mods that I have used, like follower mods that allow you to see their stats, it's bugged out in the past where I've been able to have guards as followers, and they didn't have an armor value. They just had a shitload of DR. So let's pull up Mark for Death. Armor and life force are weakened. I honestly think it's the life force thing that you're hitting harder. It just reduces their health. I'm actually gonna pull up exactly what it does stat-wise, because I don't want to call you wrong, but I want to be right myself. Like, I want to be correct going out of this conversation, if that makes sense. I don't care what the result is. I'm actually curious. Marked for death, Skyrim. Oh yes, you can have a negative armor rating. That is an absolute truth, which would affect them. But what I'm saying is they have just a lot of health and a base like resistance. But I actually think it's just the fact that you're going to negative values, because it goes minus 1500 after 60 seconds, and so it reduces the armor by max of negative 45,000 armor. 100 armor. So if the armor cap max is 500 for 47 for 80%, it's just doing damage amp. That's all that does. It's just damage amp. Okay. So we're both technically right. Neat. Like, there's an armor... Okay, the reason I was saying this is because there's an armor stat on every NPC, but every single follower I've ever pulled up, including bugged out NPC followers, like ones that weren't supposed to be followers, they have a 0 for the armor value. Because there was one mod that I had that allowed me to see their stat line. I don't have it anymore because it was causing a bunch of bugs, but... yeah. So, like, the fucking Skull Crusher one, 90% armor reduction for maces. Well, 90% of 0 is still 0. However, Mark for Death being hilarious, because that's a straight reduction. It reminds me of League of Legends back in the day, where Black Cleaver reduced armor, didn't negate armor, so you would do true damage to people, versus just hitting them harder. It would reduce by a flat amount, I should say. Instead of percent amounts. Percent amounts are always shit. Never use percent amounts for low values. Flat reduction, baby. Flat reduction. But yeah, no, the crit... Like, I absolutely... I agree. The crit ones are terrible. Where am I going? Right, Astrid. Yeah, that's what it is. A sneak is a crit. I'm actually curious about my stats. I have looted a lot of chests. Main quests completed, 13. Side quests completed, 5. Companions, okay. Okay, awesome. Exactly. Hey, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. I'm looking for my murder stat. Where's my murders? Master illusion spells? I've never actually done an illusion playthrough. I have done a lot of weird playthroughs. I've done a melee Khajiit playthrough. That was fun as fuck until my character died by falling off off an elevator in Tel Mithrin. I miss that character. I'm looking for a specific thing. Crime. Yeah, thank you. 9 murders. Not bad. 130 assaults. Only 56 stolen items. See, I don't like having a bounty. And, well, 1 life playthrough, because you just get jumped by guards. And I'm not technically allowed to, well, 1. Not allowed to craft armor. Not allowed to craft weapons. Not allowed to improve them either. I use what I find. Unfortunately, I know where basically every drop in the game is at this point, so it's kind of a moot point. Like the guaranteed loot, you know what I mean? Okay, hard save because it breaks 50% of the time when I get in this fucking thing.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Couldn't ask for...
See, it just broke. I fucking called it. Bound weapons, ebony tier, right?
Well, I know the companions make their home here. Their mead hall, your Vasker, is the oldest building in the city. My carriage is... Where do you want to
Also,
go?
there's some really interesting interactions with the vanilla perk tree. Like, for example, restoration scaling up other skills for some reason. And various other shit like that. It's weird. Fuckwreath.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero...
That's twice now. Weird. It'll just lock me in third person and I can't zoom in. And it also, the worst part is, it doesn't, the character spins, but the camera won't. That's the big issue.
Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Have you ever met one of them cats?
See?
Jeet, I think they call themselves. I hear that...
Yeah. I have found every feature in Skyrim, pretty much. So I had Skyrim since day 1 of launch. There was a bug where you could... oh my god, okay, so before I actually played... I had gotten to Whiterun. Let me rephrase that. I had done the Helgen quest line so many times. And Bleak Falls Barrow so many times due to crashes. And game-breaking bugs that you couldn't recover your save from. That I had memorized it before I had gotten to, like... I had literally memorized the entire dungeon and the entirety of the beginning of the game before I got to level 5.
I can take you to any of the hold. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. Get up
There we go.
My carrot.
So there was a bug on launch for Skyrim. If your audio settings weren't set a certain way in Windows, the game would just fail to launch. Which was dumb as shit. And then there was other bugs, like just random crap. Like Skyrim was actually, okay, so Skyrim is a fairly loved game now, but on launch, it was actually widely hailed as one of the worst launches in gaming history. In terms of being unplayable. And then Diablo 3 came out and proceeded to crush that. And no one remembered after the Diablo 3 thing.
You're back. Good. All right, so, did you meet this Motier? What did he want?
I wish they had more expression on their faces.
You're joking. What's this? By Sithis, you're not joking. To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an Emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago.
So if you want to know how long ago Oblivion was, there you go, 200 years ago.
No, she certainly wouldn't. And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay Motier's information to you. I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke or what, but what we now have before us
is a mitre.
You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the Dark Brotherhood will know a fear and respect we haven't seen in centuries. You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I need time to read the letter and figure out where we go from here. And this amulet. I'm thinking we need that amulet appraised.
Oh, now I have to go to the Thieves Guild. God damn it.
And give me the letter. Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood.
Okay, now I remember why I did the Thieves Guild first for a lot of time. Because I hate the Thieves Guild. I fucking despise that quest line. It was not written by the actual writers of this game. It was outsourced. Everything about it was outsourced. And it hurts. It's ugly. The Shakespearean language, the overuse of dialogue, everything about the questline is terrible. Hey, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Okay, so where the fuck am I going? I have to walk to Rift. Motherfucker. Getting here, specifically the Third of the World and a one life challenge. I've done voice acting in the past. As a voice actor, I have problems with Carlia's voice acting. A lot of them. She does have a good voice, but the voice acting itself, like the actual acting performance, is what I have the problems with. Mainly, she hams it up way too much. Every single line is Shakespearean in delivery. Like, it sounds like a bad high school play. Where they're trying way too hard to be dramatic, you know what I mean? And while she has a good voice, like, don't get me wrong, she has a very good voice. That was the fact that it was outsourced. Okay, well, to be fair, I can't blame it all on the voice actress because the script itself was outsourced. Everything was not done by Bethesda, and you can tell. It's the only quest in the game that rips power out from under you. When she shoots you with the arrow instead of him. For some bogus cutscene? There are how many cutscenes in Skyrim? 3, I think. I think actually only 3. Opening cutscene with, hey, you're finally awake. No, there's more. There's a few more. Base game, at least. In the base game, there's 3. Could be wrong. Anyways, I'm digressing. The game doesn't use cutscenes for anything, and knocking my ass unconscious in a cutscene is not okay. It doesn't do it in anything else. The fact that they don't speak the same... They don't speak the same language as the rest of Skyrim.
They still show mercy. No.
Like, Mercer's delivery and Carlia's lines... Or not Mercer's delivery. Mercer's lines and Carlia's lines. They're not... It's like, how art thou? It's like saying that in normal conversation when everyone else around you is speaking normally. It's just weird. That's one of the dead giveaways that the writing was outsourced. The fact that they were trying to tell a movie story as well, with the cutscenes and the exposition. It's one of the most dialogue-heavy quests in the entire game. From a game dev standpoint, there's always been the attitude of, well, not attitude, the dogma, I should say, for game devs of don't tell, show. Don't verbally spit at me exposition telling me about the world, telling me what's going on. Show me. Bethesda's normally very good at this. If you've played Fallout, you'll know what I'm talking about. For example, the vaults and the experiments and all the bad shit that happens. You can tell an entire story of a Fallout dungeon without reading a word. And then when they do put words in the terminals, it's fucking phenomenal. But oh my god, you haven't... Okay, so a lot of people didn't like Fallout 4. Okay. Due to the fact that it wasn't a Fallout game. It was a fine game. It's actually... I prefer Fallout 4 to Skyrim. It feels more complete.
Hold! No!
Oh, that's why. I'm used to walking over things and that was giving me a roadmap. I was looking at the sign saying Riverwood's that way, but it was the other way. It's like, what? I had a cognitive stall on that.
Picked a bad time to get...
Bonk. Alright, I do actually have to get going. I just looked at the time. I am so very sorry. I do have a thing that I need to start early. So, I thank you all for watching. Please consider following, subscribing. Don't forget to leave a comment and a like. Those are huge now. The more comments and likes I get, the more YouTube will show me off. And I need more viewers. Also, I have a Discord server in the description. Highly recommend checking it out. I do post every time I go live in there, so that way when YouTube's notifications broke or Twitch doesn't tell you, you always have that. Just mute everything else. But yeah, I thank you all for watching. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate my Patreons and all these other things. Take care, everybody. Have a good day. You too, Boxy Cat. Take care.